Oh yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part two of the Newcastle Williamtown 2023 Airshow. And wow, what an absolute pearler of a start! Caught us off guard again. Matty Hall just swinging it around, and he's made his way back out over Stockton. He'll be heading out just in a minute's time. Wow, welcome back. This is part two of the Airshow. You're hanging out with Kurt here. I'm the live host of the Airshow here today at SydSquad, and did just want to welcome you all back and welcome all the new viewers here as well. Really nice to have your company. Thanks very much, everyone, very much for coming back out and enjoying part two of the show. And I tell you what, we've got a well, you already know what's happening, because if you saw part one, well, it's a repeat of part one and better. And that was just an absolute pearler of a start to the show. Now we're keeping our eyes peeled for our all the historical aircraft that are going to join us now from the 100 Squadron. And we've got a couple of aircraft similar to what we saw in the first show. We're going to have the Hudson, the Mustang, the Spitfire, and the Canberra also coming back. And oh, look out, we're also going to have Doug join us back here on the beach as well. He just went off and got a bit of lunch. He's picking up the headset now to say a big hello to the live show. Come on, get in here, Dougie.
G'day, everyone. I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back. Part two. How was your lunch?
Yeah, it was good, actually. Chicken rolls.
Oh, chicken rolls. How good's that?
Can't get enough of it.
You're taller than me, mate. So I got to angle that camera up so that you're in. Hey, so you just caught Matty Hall.
Yeah, you got the tail end of that display.
Yeah. And how was it for you?
Oh, it's pretty good. Walking past Port Scratch, so you couldn't see much, but yeah, coming down onto the...
I bet you were rushing to get back in.
Yeah, I was.
You look puffed, mate. You look puffed. He's off camera there, but there we go.
Oh, a bit off to the side. Oh, there we go.
All right, so part two, and we're back at it. Dougie, what are you looking forward to, mate?
Well,
the Growlers
it's going to be a great repeat of this morning's
the
show.
F-18s,
so yeah, looking
the
forward to all of it.
Well, I'm going to go. I'm most looking forward to the F35.
That's always a crowd favourite.
Yeah, absolutely, and yeah, a lot of talk about it, but yeah, looking like a lot of fun. And also, we've got to keep an eye out. The Wedge Tail did. I think it was the Wedge Tail that did the.
It was a big flare dump all at once.
Was it? No. Was it the C-27 Spartan? Or
well, they both did big flare dumps.
They both did. So we've got to keep our eyes for that. And here we go. We're going to get us off the big screen now, because all the historic aircraft are coming back in.
Yep. Here we go. We've got the Hudson, Spitfire, and Mustang combination.
Oh, look out! Wow, the wind has certainly picked up here this afternoon.
I'll tell you that, jeez.
And seagulls as well. So which of these three are we going to see first? I can't remember how it went.
The show order from this morning. So I'll have the Hudson Bomber, followed by the Spitfire, then the Mustang at the end.
There we go.
Gee, that wind's picked up.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll keep it together. we go. The bomber's making its way down the canal. want on mute or off? Ah, you're back. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Just gonna make sure.
We're back. You. Right over the top.
Making you work for your angles this afternoon.
I can't get them. I can't see them half the time on the screen either. Looking at the old LCD screen here on the back of the camera. We're struggling today. There are times where he just disappears in the blue sky.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm sure that's what part of the paint's job was to do, to make it blend in so it's hard to spot.
Oh, you're a smart cookie, aren't you? Even the moon's up there somewhere. No, mate, we want to hear the camera clicks.
No, you caught me.
Mate, that's what that's the plane spotting's all about, mate.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Let's give us some clicks here. Here we go. Yeah, good. Although I'm gonna question your shutter speed though.
Yeah, no, it's a bit slow, but yeah.
What's going on there?
What can I do? I can change it. That's
auto ISO, crank it. Right. Are we due? Doug, are we due?
very shortly, I believe, after the Canberra.
Yeah, so Canberra to come, and then the F35.
Got the scanner on?
Yeah, I think I do. I'm not picking it up. There we go. We should be on now.
Oh, there we go.
Hopefully we're all good now.
Currently west of the city, tracking before Redhead for RV with that. For 6-1, climbing 4,000 and tracking to Redhead. Track Redhead 4,000 Mustang. Just fine, Redhead.
Wow. Great views there to the north of the north end of Nobbys Beach. Checking out the views there at the lighthouse. Big shout out there to Johnny Logan, Johnny Gibson's there. Lady Cat's back for part 2. Look out, Mark Sage is there as well. G'day, Ray Davis. Welcome to the show. Thanks everybody for being here. Beck Jones, Jimmy Kurt, DTG Gaming. Alvanor's back again. Look out. Craig Russell there in the chat. It's nice to have your company. Welcome back to SydSquad part 2 of the live air show here at Newcastle. And we're going all the way through up until 4 p.m. this afternoon. So we're almost top of the hour. Almost top of the hour now for 2 p.m. and then we're going to be rounding things out at 4 p.m. So the 2 hours of power, here we come.
Mustang visual approach, we're standard formation, Poseidon Mustang convoy. We'll stay with you till about 5:05 and then we'll drop to slate.
Ew. And out the door they go. And coming around for a pass down the
in the harbour.
Down the harbour. Is that what you refer to as the harbour?
Up the harbour.
Up the harbour. Is that what we got to say, eh?
I love the harbour city.
Yeah, is it okay?
Better than
Beautiful.
your harbour city, I tell you that one.
I tell you what, this sea salt is just ridiculous.
It goes everywhere.
No kidding. Like you're not wearing glasses. I almost can't see out of mine at the moment. It's so blurry. Wow. Ew. Beautiful. All right, well, we know where to look for these bad boys now, don't we?
Yeah, that's right. We've had the experience from the morning. We kind of know what's going on now.
We kind of know what's going on now.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a full program pack for you this afternoon. Don't go anywhere. We're about to enjoy the F35 Lightning II. We've got the C-27J Spartan, the Roulettes, the E-7A Wedge Tail to come, the P-8 Poseidon, the Pilatus PC-21, the KC-30 modified A330 multi-role tanker, the AP-3C Orion, and then we're going to finish the show up today at about 4 p.m. 2 hours from now with the FA-18F Super Hornet and the EA-18G Growler. All right, now we're just waiting for the F-35 to rip snort its way through here at Nobbys Beach. And not going to be far away at all. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, there we go. We see the formation fly past with the Mustang and the F35 Lightning. had the P51 and the F35 break split apart. The P51 heading back to Williamtown, and the F35 will begin its solo handling display.
Oh yes.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we kick the fires, and it's the other way around. Kick the tires and light the fires.
Dougie, come on, mate. Here we go. Well, that was magic.
Absolutely.
My word. I'll tell you what, I'm being wind blasted here. I don't know about you, Dougie, but Pushka. Now we're going to keep an eye out for the Pyrotechnics.
Yeah, that's right.
Second 11 descent 2040 Sierra, copy traffic.
Did we get that one that time?
Nailed it.
Awesome.
I look forward to seeing your still shots.
Oh, they'll be okay. It's not the best of cameras, but it does the job.
Well done, well done. Yeah, what an amazing display. Magic. And out the door she goes. Well, I was really looking forward to seeing the pyrotechnics on that, and we picked it up just perfectly. Now we're hanging out for the roulettes, which, as we know, they come in straight over the top, over the back, and another awesome display coming up for the RAAF roulettes. They're coming our way in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go, Dougie. The RAAF Roulettes.
Delta, left 080, passing 1,800, climbing 5,000. Climb by this is flight level 120, healing 424 Delta. Healing 424 Delta. Decimal 1, healing 424 Delta. See ya.
The corkscrew, Dougie.
Yeah, that's right.
Wondering whether you were still with us, mate.
Nah, China dropped off for a little bit there, but I'm back.
Dougie's gone to sleep. Look out.
RAAF, okay.
Not bad, Dougie.
Yeah, it's always good. A bit more tricky for them in the wind as well, having to try and keep those formations as tight as they can without creeping into unsafe territory.
Well, I thought you were talking about it's a little bit. That's a little bit.
Oh, for you as well. Yeah,
I thought it was a little bit tricky for us in the wind too.
Yeah, that's
Dougie.
right. That's right.
I tell you what, I can't see out of these glasses at the moment. They're so fogged over from the sea salt at the moment. But anyway, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm better now.
Are you better now?
Just had to put some cream on, and
yes,
we're back and ready to go again.
Yeah, the fair skin, mate. We'll get beaten down in the sun. But hey, welcome to everybody tuning into the second edition of the SydSquad live show here today at the Airshow, Newcastle, Nobbys Beach. We're having a great afternoon. It is absolutely blowing a gale here now.
It is actually.
It's onshore coming straight at us. And
sea salt everywhere.
Sea salt everywhere. We'll have to wipe all the gear down a bit later, but the things you do for an air show, hey?
That's right, that's right.
But hopefully everybody is doing well. We appreciate everybody for tuning back into the live show. And as I mentioned, this is part 2 of the air show up here at Newcastle. And we had a great show this morning between 10 and 12:30, and we're going through till 4 o'clock. So in about 12 minutes time from now, we'll be in the last hour. But a great showing of RAAF aircraft all day today, with the addition of Matt Hall as well.
That's right.
And that was pretty exciting, although Dougie was walking up or running up the beach to get here.
I was in a bit of a hurry, but yeah.
But yeah, a big shout out to everybody who's there in the chat, dropping in super chats and membership anniversaries and things like that. Unfortunately, we're running the SydSquad light show here today, which is just a dulled down physical hardware. So we don't have the ability to bring all those across onto the show to display them and to celebrate them as we normally do. However, a fully featured live show will be back again later this week, where we'll be able to bring you all the coverage that you're so familiar with down there at Sydney Airport. And but this is just a bit of a departure away from the commercial side of aviation, and a short 2.5 hour drive up the road up here to Newcastle to enjoy an afternoon of military plane spotting, which is a lot of fun.
Absolutely, it's quite a treat what Newcastle, the council, Port Stephens Council, and the Royal Australian Air Force has put on for us today, and again the open day tomorrow up at Williamtown. So
yeah. So if you are in the area, or if you are local, you can head on over to Williamtown. They've got static displays of most of the aircraft that were on show here today, I believe.
Yeah, they've got them all parked up. They'll park them up after the show concludes at 4 this Arvo and ready them up.
Yep, ready them up for tomorrow. So you can head on over to Williamtown. Now, we won't be there. There's no flying display there. We've got to get out the door later on, so we'll be back in Sydney during the week and work out a time where we can bring you a live show again from Sydney Airport. So we're looking forward to that. And also take this opportunity to give our charity partners, our Little Wings charity partners, a bit of a plug here. We love partnering up with them. Head on over to sydsquad.com.au and go and pick yourself up some merchandise there. All the proceeds are going straight to charity, which we just absolutely love. And we're also head on over to sydsquad.com.au/support. We're still raising money. We're going all the way through to Christmas and beyond, but we've got our target set to $10,000. Now I think we're up to about 6 or 7. So if we can keep pushing through there to punch that target out at $10,000, we'll be able to offer another big check to our Little Wings friends, which we're so glad to be partnered up with. So. Yes, awesome. Now, Dougie, what are we waiting on at the moment?
I think we've got the E7 starting to make its way in from the south, make its way over the ocean baths and start its display in about 2 minutes or so.
Now we're talking about the E7 Alpha Wedge Tail, which is on its way, and I think the Wedge Tail did the Pyrotechnics in display number 1 too. Is that correct?
Yeah, that did it earlier as well, which was a surprise.
We're okay, so I can see a little bit down there. Well, it is, and that was actually closer to us. I think it was right sort of on the pass that came closer to us. So I think I'm going to have to keep my eye on the my eye out for this one without getting blown away here.
To steady the ship a bit.
Yes, we will. But either way, we're going to be here. We've got the Hour of Power coming up, and we're going to round out the show a little bit later on with our EA18, the Growler, and the FA18 Super Hornet. So don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Go get yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, and also big shout out to all the moderators there in the chat as well who are looking after the show today. We couldn't do these shows without your support, and so go and show them some love and support there in the chat for hanging out with us today. And what a day it has been. Alrighty, well, not far away now, and we'll have some more action for you just around the corner as it is coming behind the hill now. And here we go again. It's wedge tail time. Yes, as we joked about on the earlier show, Dougie, this is more my cup of tea, hey?
Yeah, that's right, absolutely. Bit slower, but the flaps out.
Even still, we wouldn't see this normally on a Sydney show unless we were getting quite a sporty go around.
Yeah, that's right. Or maybe on a Marab 6 departure. Who knows?
Yeah, that's it. I'm impressed. You've got your SIDS down pat.
You have to if you're a controller online. There we go. That was a bit better. They just dumped them all the first time all at once.
I thought he might have done them pointing to the crowd. What a shame.
Trust the wind though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is onshore.
Fully approach, strike 26 heavy, runway heading visual, passing 1,500, climb 3,000. Lily Tower, 51, passing 1,300 on climb 1,500, stopping reach request direct.
Wow.
On climb 3,100.
Dragon 26, we're happy with this. Tails. In the hold, avoid the T-ray, descend 1000, Dragon 26.
All right, Dougie, here we go. It's the Poseidon now coming out around the corner.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye out for that drop out of the weapons motor that did this morning. See if it does that again with the flare on the water.
You know, I was watching that flare. That lasted for most of the day.
Yeah, it did. It was still going when I left for lunch. So.
All right, now what's the history behind this aircraft there, Dougie?
This is a fairly new addition to the Air Force's fleet, replacing the AP3C Orion at 11 and 292 Squadron down in Edinburgh, in South Australia.
And what type of missions are these guys flying?
So these guys will fly search and rescue. They'll do anti-ship warfare and anti-submarine warfare as well. So they're kitted out with, they've got 2 life rafts on board for search and rescue.
Oh, really?
They've got about 50 sonar buoys that they can put in the water. They just sit there and listen for submarines that might be sneaking around down there.
Yeah, we don't want that.
The operations you're seeing this aircraft doing at the moment, the low level above the water, this is its natural environment. This is where it's its most happy. You can see there behind the landing gear, you got the weapons bay doors where they launched the life rafts and the sonar buoys out of, sorry.
We'll have to get another pass on that.
We'll see, I think they dropped, if we look over to the surf, there's 2 orange flags. I think that's a life raft drop, or a simulated one at least.
Yeah, we've got a couple of buoys out there.
Should be with the red flags on top.
I'm trying to, yeah, got him.
bloody accurate. Welcome to the boys over from Wellington Flights joining the stream.
Yeah, get on
In the
you,
middle
Kev.
of the Newcastle Williamtown Airshow 2023. We got the P8 Poseidon Stratnet stuff.
On you, Kev. Welcome, mates. Gear down. Coming in for the water approach. Ah, that's magic. Dougie, but it just got another notch higher on the wind.
Yeah, I think it just went up another knot.
Another knot, maybe another 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. We're getting pummeled out here.
It's all worth it.
Absolutely. Wow, that's a deceiving view with the aircraft going behind the hill there.
Yeah, hey.
You can see the salt kick up there in the water. There's plenty of it. Well, behind the Poseidon now, we've got the PC-21 trainer coming up.
Yeah, that should be somewhere from the... I think it goes over the Stockton Bridge and comes in from the south, so...
And then the KC-30 multi-role tanker transport. And then the AP-3C Orion. And then we're going to finish the show up with the Growler.
Double Hornet action.
And the Hornet. Yeah, look out. Plenty more action to come. Don't go anywhere. We are in the final hour of power here. It's local time now is 3:09 p.m. And we've got your air show fix up until 4 p.m. here at SydSquad. Make sure you consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the bell notification button as well. And we'll be back to our regular showing at Sydney Airport with a fully featured show later this week. But today we're just enjoying the airshow version of SydSquad, which is SydSquad Light. A bit of a departure from what we're used to, but enjoying it all the same. The military plane spotting and having an absolute blast. Yeah, hanging out with Kurt. I'm the host of the show today, and I've got good friend Dougie who's here as well. He's looking after the comms as well, and Dougie's a wealth of knowledge.
A little bit of military knowledge, just a tad.
No, it's good. It's handy because you know they've just teleported me here to host the show. I needed somebody with a bit of smarts to you know, to keep me going, and you're that man. Oh wow, what a day we've had. The amount of photos I just can't even begin to imagine that all the people on the beach have managed to take.
Yeah, I can't wait to see if there's any of the stuff coming at the bottom of the Poseidon. That'd be pretty cool to see.
Now the PC-21 trainer, we talked about this earlier, but for those that weren't on the show earlier, Dougie, this is the aircraft is the same as the Roulettes.
That's right. So based down in RAAF Base East Sale, down in Gippsland in Victoria. Yeah. And there's also a little detachment over in Pearce near Perth, WA.
And prospective, well, not prospective pilots, but pilots that are training to become fighter pilots?
By any pilot in the Australian Defence Force will go through East Sale and they'll fly the PC-21 for about 18 weeks, 24 weeks, that sort of period of time.
Yeah. Wow, that's and then from there they're straight into whatever other aircraft. Now you also said rotor aircraft as well.
So yeah, that's right. The Army and the Navy, they have their rotor aircraft programs. They'll train their pilots up initially on the PC-21, and then they'll go to FTS, I believe, over in Perth. Yeah. And then they'll get type rated on their rotary wing aircraft. So if we look over the top of Fort Scratchley, here comes the PC-21.
Now, would this have been one of the Roulettes aircraft, or is this a different aircraft?
There's a possibility it might be, but on the ADSB we've got a different call sign as Aladdin. But you never know, they all share aircraft.
nicely done. Wow. Now, if I remember correctly, Dougie, the KC-30 just did the one pass on the...
yeah, that's what happened this morning. I'm not sure if anything different's going to happen or if they'll do the same thing. We'll have to find out.
Well, we are up to the third last act here today on the show. It's the KC-30 tanker, which is a heavy modified A330-200. And there you go. They've got well, the cool thing for this is the KC-30 can carry a fuel load of more than 100 tonnes and transfer part of that load to compatible aircraft, including the F35, the F-18s, the Wedge Tail, the Globemaster, so the C-17, which we don't see today, Poseidon, and even other KC-30s. And in fact can remain 1,800 k's away from home with 50 tonnes of fuel available to offload for up to 4 hours. So there you go.
That's a pretty cool start, actually.
And that is pretty cool.
It's quite a far way away.
Now, it's also capable of carrying 270 passengers, and it comes with underfloor cargo compartments which can accommodate 34,000 kilograms of military and civilian cargo pallets and containers. Well, there you go. The top cruising speed is 860 k's an hour. The range is just over 14,800 kilometres. And the ceiling height for the for this A330, well, the KC-30, the modified, is 41,000 feet.
Well, that sounds about standard.
Yeah. It also has electronic self-protection measures. And they typically operate a pilot, a co-pilot, an air refueling officer, a mission coordinator, and up to 8 crew attendants. Typically, it's used obviously for air-to-air refueling, which we just spoke about, and then long-range troop transport. So, well, that's about as much information as I can give you on the KC-1.
No, I don't have much more either, to be fair.
Wow. All right, here we go. It is inbound from the south. And all those wonderful people there on the hill getting an absolute cracking view. Look at this. Wow. Alrighty, well, if it is only one pass today, let's enjoy this one together. Here we go. There's that the steep banking turn again.
Yep, there it is over the southern end of Stockton Beach.
I'm getting absolutely sandblasted here. How are your legs, mate?
Oh, they're copping it, that's for sure.
another one out the door. Look out. I'll tell you what, the wind has thinned the beach out a bit as well.
Definitely.
I'm surprised they've still got those beach umbrellas up there. Maybe it's not as windy down there. I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Who knows?
And the camera wants to do wonky things. There we go.
That flare's definitely showing us what the wind's doing, that's for sure.
Yeah, actually, let's go back to that because it is moved quite a fair bit, right?
It has. It's gone about 100 metres down the beach towards the rock pool end.
Yeah, there we go. He's still burning. I actually, I wonder how long they're able or capable to burn for. Looks like we've got 3 more aircraft to go before we round out this afternoon. We've got the AP3C Orion to come, and then the headliner act of the show today, the Super Hornet and the EA-18G Growler. And I think everyone is hanging out for that, and then I think it's going to be a mass exodus off the beach.
Oh, I think it might be, actually. You might be right there.
I think it's going to be a mass exodus. Out the door, out the door. Everyone's going to want to get out of this wind, I can tell you that much. And I know that is true for me. Once we've packed up, we are going. And we are going to go and get ourselves some refreshments and sit down and recover.
Oh, definitely.
And looking forward to that. Did just want to take this opportunity once again to thank everybody for joining us here on the SydSquad live show. This is the Airshow edition up here at Newcastle, which is on the Hunter Coast.
Yep,
that's right. I got it right. Woo! So we're up here on the Hunter Coast, which is about a 2 hours drive north of Sydney. And the RAAF, the Royal Australian Air Force, is putting on a bit of an air show display here today. We're in the second part of that air show. The display is pretty much the same as what it was in the first part, the earlier show, albeit the difference with this show was that we got to see Matty Hall at the start, which was fantastic. Local time now is 3:30 p.m. There's half an hour left to go on today's show. We got the PC Orion coming, and then we've got our the FA-18 Hornet, and then the EA Growler. So don't go anywhere. We've still got a little bit more action to come before we round the show up, and then we'll be back down in Sydney later this week for a fully featured SydSquad live show that you know and that you love. Just want to take an opportunity to thank everybody who's celebrating in there with their memberships and also their super chats and things like that. Although we can't bring them up on the big screen today, just know that we do appreciate all your love and your support as usual. And to keep those coming. Look, whilst we haven't had an opportunity to get a lot there into the chat, I always go back every show and read through the live chat. And Dougie, as you can see here, the outboard engine on the port side is out again. A little bit no different from the earlier show.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of its party tricks, the P3. It can shut down one of its engines and continue its operations normally as if it was still running. So there's not much of an effect that engine loss has on the aircraft.
I like that. Bit of a party trick. She's a bit dusty out the back.
Yeah, she's a bit smoky.
Yeah, quite smoky, eh?
Yeah, you can see we're coming to the end of its lifetime here with the RAAF. Got one down in Edinburgh still, and one over at Haas down in Albion Park in Wollongong.
What are they using now? What do they use these for, Doug?
So this aircraft's role is the same as the Poseidon's. It's the predecessor to the Poseidon.
Right.
It's slowly getting phased out, and there's only 2 left in the country.
See that flare's going.
Now I have a feeling it's going to hit the rocks before it goes out.
Yeah, I was going to say it's either going to hit the rocks or it's going to hit a surfer.
It's going to go in the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Look out.
I think if I wasn't holding onto the tripod, Dougie, I'd be over at Stockton in this wind.
Yeah, I think so. You'd be down at the steelworks.
Gets me every time. It looks like it's getting ready for a loop. And here comes the barrel roll. Wow, look at that banked.
Big steep wing over.
Yeah.
That boom off the back of the tail is the magnetic anomaly detector. Its role is to help the aircraft in hunting out submarines below the water. It'll alert the crew on board to the presence of metallic objects below the surface.
Oh, well, there you go. Wow. Wow, and just like that. Cannon pushing?
Cannon pushing, yes.
Cannon pushing. Cannon pushing 10? What do you reckon? Wow, it's time to get going, eh? Time to get going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the final act on today's air show. We've got the Super Hornet and the Growler coming our way, and it's going to be a two-ship formation at the start. Then they'll split, and then we get the best of the Hornet. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So if you check the underside of the Growler, it's fully, well, not fully loaded, but it's got fuel tanks and all the exterior stuff on. So it's unable to do its performance today because it's too heavy.
Right. Now, whose idea was that? Oh, don't go anywhere. The show is about to erupt. This is the headline act. Apart from the F35, you know, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's been and
it's
gone.
The show opener, really.
Yeah, it's the opener, but this is the headliner, and we're about to wrap things up. So, wow, a huge thanks to everybody who's tuned into the live show coverage today here at Nobbys Beach at Newcastle. A big shout out to the City of Newcastle for allowing us to be out here today to film the coverage, to be able to bring you all of the vision that you've seen throughout the day. And yeah, wow, I'll tell you what, this wind is, you can actually see how much is blowing down there at the southern end of the beach. There's plenty of sea salt.
As we
going
see
in.
the Super Hornets cross over the ocean bars on their way in.
They are on their way in, so let's enjoy this one together, ladies and gentlemen.
Heading 340. Number 120,
It's going to be a rip snorter. Hold on to your seats.
And your tripods.
I'll tell you what, I got my tripod.
I think you've half buried it here.
All right. Yeah, it has been half buried.
left turn 340. Airbus 221, copy. Left 340.
Exit TRA 6000 for Friday.
With that arrival complete, the formation splits apart and it now begins the solid demonstration for the F-18F Super Hornets. Oh, we've got a flare in the flags. Watch out.
Wow. What is going on? How about it? How about it? And you weren't wrong, Dougie. The flare has made it to the beach.
So it's attracted quite the crowd down there at the protected end near the flags.
Wow. It literally made it to the beach.
I think I saw someone try and hold it underwater. I don't think they realise it's activated by water.
That gives you a bit of perspective on the actual size of it, to be honest.
It's a pretty big tube. It's been burning the good part of what, an hour and a half?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wait for the two to get together and do the final fly past.
Yeah, that's right. So the formation will rejoin. They'll do one more formation flyby before heading back to Williamtown.
And then that will signify the end of the show today. How good is the weapons bay underneath that? That is just magnificent, is it not?
It's a pretty special, yeah.
Wow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that basically brings a close to the airshow here in Newcastle. And I've got to say, what an absolute blast we've had. Oh, are we on? Are we on? Yes, we are.
Up there we are.
Look out.
Bit tall, there we go.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's it. No, we're just going to bring it out there. We can go live. Hey, just wanted to thank you, Dougie, for being here today, mate.
Thank you, Kurt, for coming up this morning. And
that's okay. It's my pleasure, mate. Happy to be out
those
here.
Hours.
And what I will say is thank you to all the wonderful viewers. Actually, I'm going to take these off because I can't really see. They're so salted out.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say a big special thank you to all the wonderful viewers who have tuned into the live show today. All of our SydSquad regulars, or whether you're new to the show, please don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell notification button, because we'd love to have your company on the next one. And also, don't forget to give today's show a bit of a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Go back into some of our previous videos and check out what we're about, and you'll also see that we're about charity as well. And our Little Wings partner here, you can see on my shirt. So head on over to sydsquad.com.au, pick up yourself some merchandise there, and know that all of the proceeds from that merch will go straight to charity. So. Wow, what an absolute blast of a day we've had here. Two unique air shows, the first of its kind up here in Newcastle. Hopefully more to come in the years to come. We can
only hope.
We got a bit of a taste with the Pacific Air Show in August.
That's right, and I think the RAAF saw it and went, yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that idea. We like it, and we'll build on it. And I tell you what, today's showing of military aircraft was actually a first for me to see all of those in one air show, in one hit.
Absolutely.
Which is good. You don't often see them all in one hit. Avalon's pretty good. Wings over Illawarra, which is now air shows down under, out at Wollongong. They're coming up actually in March, so we don't have to wait too long to get another air show.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is brilliant. Will you go down there, Dougie?
Yeah, I will be down there, and I'll be at the Central Coast Air Show as well later on.
When's that one?
I think it's end of March, or it could be May. I can't remember.
So after the show down in Wollongong.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you never know where SydSquad's going to pop up and do a live show. Mind you, these air shows are just a slight departure from our regular show. So they're a little bit different, I should say. We don't have the ability to feature all of the super chats and the member shout outs and things like that, but we'll be back on the live show and the full featured SydSquad live show later this week, so stay tuned for that. We've got Instagram, sydsquad.au on Instagram, and also you can catch the after party there on Facebook, where all the lads from SydSquad are always out there chatting and having a bit of a laugh with everyone, so go and hang out with us there as well. And but most importantly, don't forget to consider subscribing to the show so that you're across all the details about when we go live next. I reckon that's about it from us here, mate. There's no reason for us to be standing out here in the wind.
Yeah, no, not really. I think it's time to go.
Any longer than we need to be, but we're done. We've had an absolute blast. You've been tuned into the SydSquad live plane spotting show out here at Newcastle at Nobbys Beach. A big shout out to the City of Newcastle for hosting SydSquad today out here on Nobbys Beach. And you never know, maybe we'll come back and do it all again. Well, my name's Kurt, and
I'm Dougie.
And we've been SydSquad today, the host of the show, the air show up here at Newcastle. We've had a blast. We hope you have too. Whatever it is you get up to over the next couple of days until we see you again on the live show, stay safe, look after yourselves, and we will catch you very soon. So from us to you, it's bye for now. See you later. All right, let's get our ugly mugs off. Let's get out the door.
Yeah.